Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode of Alan's Collection, and this is going to be the flashiest review yet. This is Tengen Uzui, the sound Hashira. Let's begin. Bandai, Figuarts 0, Demon Slayer, Uzui Tengen. Time to add some flashiness to your days, guys. Because here we have Tengen Uzui, the sound Hashira of the Demon Slayer core, with his iced out headband, painted nails and loud personality. Tengen is all about style, strength and standing out. Let's check out the outer box. The front of the box is our flashy first impression of the figure. As you can see, it has a large clear plastic window to showcase the figure inside. The window is shaped with angular edges that follow the rest of the design. Surrounding this window, there are some cool graphic elements, including the Kimetsu no Yaiba logo on the top left. An image of the figure on the bottom left. Tengen Uzui looking quite cool there. On the right we have the Figuarts 0 logo with some Japanese characters that read Uzui Tengen. And finally, in the bottom left corner we have the Tamashii Nations and the Bandai logos. Now let's see the first side of the box. And here we have a full color image of the Tengen Uzui figure in a battle ready pose. The background is a stylized checkered pattern printed on high gloss cardboard. And here below we have the Figuarts 0 logo once again and the name Tengen Uzui. Now let's turn to the back of the box. And here we have multiple high resolution photos of the Tengen Uzui figure from various angles, showing us a complete preview of the figure's details. The big image on the right has a cool background which reminds me of the red light district in the anime. At the bottom we have the legal information and warnings written in Japanese, guys. Let's move on the other side of the box. Here we have another clear plastic window that follows the shape of the clouds. We can also see the checkered pattern and these golden squares that have been present all around the box. And here we have again the Figuarts 0 logo and the name of the sound Hashira. Now we're back at the front of the box. Let's check out the inner packaging, guys. Okay guys, here we have the inner packaging. And you can appreciate the figure even more. And as you can see, there is a window, a small round window there where you can see the face of the figure, the head sculpt and part of the arm of the figure. It looks unprotected but is actually protected by 2 blister packs and of course by plastic bags all over it. The 2 blister box were needed to protect the whole figure so it doesn't bounce during shipment. So it's well protected, 2 blisters. Let's take out this figure and let's check it out. Here we have Tengen Uzui, guys. The charismatic sound Hashira of the Demon Slayer core. He is known for his larger than life personality, striking appearance and obsession with all things flashy. He's a skilled shinobi with sharp instinct and a strong sense of duty. Let's check out this flashy figure from Figuarts 0. The more rigid parts of this figure is made of ABS plastic, while softer parts like the band on his back are made of PVC plastic. Let's start by checking out his cool pose. The Uzui figure captures the sound Hashira in a dynamic mid-action pose, crouching low with his dual Nichiren cleavers drawn in the midst of an intense battle. His action stance shows both his readiness and flamboyance, reflecting his confidence and his theatrical fighting style. The sculpting emphasizes his strong build, highlighting his broad shoulders and defined muscles. He is, of course, one of the more muscular Hashira. His uniform is nicely sculpted, showcasing all the layers of the sound Hashira attire. He is wearing a sleeveless Demon Slayer core uniform, which is painted in black with some navy blue highlights. And you can see all the folds and wrinkles in his baggy pants. His pants are secured by his white obi belt, which is also nicely sculpted. You can also see the dark red bindings that wrap around his legs. Very nice, guys. Finally, you can also see his traditional Japanese sandals painted in white. Now, he wouldn't be the flashiest Hashira if he didn't wear some shiny accessories. Uzui is wearing a pair of metal arm guards painted in gold with a shiny finish. These arm guards are supposed to be protective, but I think they are mostly for decoration. If you look closely, they also have some engraved details that look like waves. He's also wearing some golden bracelets as well, 2 on each wrist, which also have a metallic finish. Even his fingernails are flashy. They are all painted with either the dark red or light green colors. On the back of the uniform we have the Metsu symbol, which means destroy or extermination. A very clear message to all demons who dare face any Hashira in battle. Now let's move on to the coolest part of the figure, the dual Nichiren cleavers. Both cleavers are drawn for battle and are connected by a chain. And just like in the anime, you can see that they have just been unleashed from the wraps in Uzui's back. The metallic finish is one of the standout features of this weapon. The blades shimmer with a reflective quality, and you can see the Japanese writing on them, the famous Akimesatsu, engraved in the Demon Slayer core weapons. The edges of the blades are gold or bronze color, and the rest of the blades are colored black. The cleaver hilts are quite colorful, just like Uzui would like it, and I especially like the metallic grin in the guards. Now let's check out Uzui's head sculpt. The face captures Tengen's confident and slightly cocky expression, embodying his larger-than-life persona. His eyes are telling us that he has already planned his next couple of moves in battle, and that he already knows that he has defeated his enemy. And of course, he also has his classic left eye red tattoo. Another cool accessory is the white ninja head wrap decorated with 3 large gemstones, and some smaller ones on the sides. This headband looks like kind of a crown and makes him stand out from other Hashira. There are also a series of beads that cascade over his ears and that are connected to the headband. And last but not least, the figure includes dynamic looking cloud effect that simulate dust and debris being kicked up during the battle. It's quite cool, guys, as it adds a sense of movement to the scene. As you can see, guys, there's a lot going on with this figure. I like the dynamic pose, the sculpting and paint applications. The figure is compact in size, not how I usually picture Uzui in my mind, but still captures the essence of one of the most charismatic Hashira. Alright then, guys, let's move on to some more information about the character. During the Entertainment District arc, Tengen recruits Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu as undercover agents to investigate some mysterious disappearances. Tengen also has personal stakes in this mission because his 3 ninja wives were already deep undercover and have gone silent. And once the action kicks off, it really kicks off, with all the sparks you might expect. Tengen has to face off against Daki and Gyutaro, and he doesn't back down. Even after getting poisoned and injured, he fights like the flashiest ninja ever, coordinating with Tanjiro and the others in a high-speed explosive showdown. Tengen ultimately wins the fight, at a high personal cost, as he loses a hand and an eye in the battle. Despite his larger-than-life persona, he cares deeply about his wives and his team. and he shows that being strong and flashy doesn't mean you lack heart. He's definitely worthy of the Hashira title, even if he decides to retire after the battle. Well then guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review as much as I did. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next on Alan's Collection.